طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع.
أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع، جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا يا خير داع.
طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع.
أشرق النور علينا وتجلى بالجمال يغمر الكون ضياء.
بسم الله الحمد لله والثناء لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Part 9 of Seerah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now when the people of Medina have started welcoming the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam with this happiness, طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا. They've continued ما دعا لله داعي أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع. You came with something that we will agree with, we will completely agree with, and we will worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and follow your message. And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has started to bring brotherhood into the people of Ansar and the people of Muhajirin, to make them in pairs, brothers. So the people of Medina, they had everything. They had, and the people of Mecca have left everything behind. Some of them have left their families who have refused to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some of them have left their houses. They've left empty-handed. They could not take anything with them. They left empty-handed and they came to Mecca, to Medina. And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is joining them into brothers. So like he said to the people of Medina, everyone should take one to look after them. Instead of making a refugee camp, no. Everyone, every house should take one. Look at an example, my brothers. Today, when we have problems around the world, the refugees and others, they are thrown in the camps in a cold, in difficulties, in problems. Even if they are our own Muslim brothers, even if they are their children, we will watch them in TV and say, oh, we will pray for them, we will pray for them. But the Prophet ﷺ, when he migrated to Medina, the people of Medina, the iman and yaqeen and the nur they have seen from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he brought them into brothers, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ. Remember the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ. When you were enemies with one another, people were killing one another, were killing for small things. They were killings, and the killings was going on for so long. وَكُنْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا وَكُنْتُمْ عَلَى شَفَا حُفْرَةٍ مِنَ النَّارِ فَأَنْقَذَكُمْ مِنْهَا. You were on the borders of going to the hellfire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has saved you, and He brought the message of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is brought the message of guidance, of love and care for one another. One of the beautiful stories was one of the Sahabas min al-Mubashirin bil-Jannah, those who are given glad tidings from this dunya, in a special group of 10 Sahabas for their beautiful action. The Prophet ﷺ told them that they're going to Jannah. One of them was known as Abdul Rahman ibn Auf radiyallahu anhu ardah. When he migrated from Mecca to Medina, then the Prophet ﷺ, he made people into pairs in brothers. Then when he went there, he was paired with Sa.W ibn Rabi' al-Ansari. Then Sayyidina Sa.W ibn Rabi' he said to Sayyidina Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, he said, "Ana aktharu ahlul madinati malan." Oh my brother, I am one of the rich people in Medina. Fandur, look into my wealth and take half. You take half and I keep half. And also he said, I have 2 wives. You choose the best one amongst them, and I will divorce one for you, and so that you can have a wife. People have left everything behind. He said, oh my brother, what he said also, he did not run. When we get free money and that's it, you've got a wife, take it. No, he did not run. He said, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, he said, Barakallahu lak, may Allah gives more barakah, more blessings. Laka fi ahlika, may Allah bless you in your family. Wa malika, may Allah bless you in your money. May Allah bless your money. I don't want your money. Thank you for taking me as a brother. And also, dalluni ala suqi, show me the market so that I can start working and to earn my living. To earn my living quickly. And he started working, and he was a businessman at the time, and he got so rich, mashallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him with so much beautiful money that he spent so much in saving and supporting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in saving and helping the Muslims at the time. So Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib, then when he's returned all the belongings to the rightful owners, he also migrated to Medina. And then all the Sahabas, they were given brothers. All the Sahabas who came from Mecca, the Muhajirin, those who migrated with Ansar. Then when Sayyidina Ali came, the Prophet Sayyidina Ali said, Ya Rasulullah, you have given everyone a brother, and who is my brother? And the Prophet ﷺ, he said, you are my brother in here and in akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib was blessed to be the brother of the Prophet ﷺ, and also, and he married the daughter of the Prophet ﷺ, Sayyidatuna Fatima, with which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him with Al-Hasan al-Husayn radiyallahu anhum. And then Sayyidina Uthman and others also migrated, Sayyidina Umar and other Sahabas, and the Prophet ﷺ has started building the mosque of Masjid al-Nabawi, and then the message of Allah was spreading very fast, and the people were gathering in the mosque. And then after a while, in the year, that migration is when Islamic calendar year has started, Al-Hijriya. When we hear about the Islamic calendar year, with which now runs as 1434 years, that is when the Prophet ﷺ has migrated from Mecca to Medina. From Mecca to Medina. Now, the other normal date that we use, that was from the day Prophet Isa alayhi salam was born. So the normal date is known as Al-Miladiyya. This is when the Prophet Isa alayhi salam was born. And the Islamic calendar month, the year is known as Al-Hijriya, is when the Hijrah or the migration has taken place. So they have been settling properly in Medina, and then in the year second year of Al-Hijriya, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered the Prophet ﷺ and the believers to protect themselves and to defend Islam, to go and protect, and to go in jihad and protect. For those who are going to attack the Muslims, they should protect them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless them, those people who die with Jannah. And when they came in that second year of Hijriya, then the Battle of Badr, has taken place. The Battle of Badr has taken place because the people of Mecca, they have taken all the belongings of the people of Mecca who have left, the Muhajirin who have left. They have taken their houses, they have taken their things, because they've left behind everything and they came here. So they were using them for their own businesses. So they went to the Sham. On the way back, the Prophet ﷺ said, when we will see them on that particular place, we will have to attack them and get our own belongings. And the Prophet ﷺ, while he was preparing, Abu Sufyan was leading the group of people in that business trip. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, we will have to attack them and get our belongings and get our things, because they're using our money and our wealth. of the Sahabas. Then when Abu Sufyan he's heard the news, he sent the message to Mecca, and the people of Mecca, Abu Jahl and others, and the big non-believers, they got an army to come and defend that business, the things. And then Abu Sufyan, he said, I have escaped and I'm through, and now I'm going through. Because normally when they come from Sham, they used to pass through Medina, around Medina area, and then go to Mecca in their journey. So Abu Sufyan has sent a message. He said, me and my people, we have escaped and we are coming to Mecca, therefore there's no need of fighting or something. But Abu Jahl, he said, no, we have to fight these people. We have to kill them. We have to fight and kill the Prophet ﷺ. So he came after, this is the second year of, after they have migrated to Medina. Then when they started fighting one another, Abu Jahl, they came in a group of non-believers with an army of 1,300 people, it is said. And also the Muslims, they were 313 at the time. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed them so much that when the fighting has started, they were starting to fight one another, one on one. There were three of them. The Muslims have killed all the three, and they've won, and it continued, and the fighting has taken place. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has supported him with angels and Allah's power, and they have won. The Muslims have won that battle of Badr, and they have taken so much things, and they've won a lot of things, and the kuffars have been killed, the non-believers at that time, they have been killed, who came to attack Medina, to attack the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet ﷺ has got an army of 313 people at the time to defend the women, the things they believe, to defend themselves, and they've defended, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed them to have won. And then a few years later, the battle of Uhud, the battle of Uhud, two of the main battles which are known in Islam, has taken place, and at that time the Muslims were 1,000, and the non-Muslims, the non-believers, they were 3,000, and there was fighting. And the Prophet ﷺ has ordered some of the Sahabas to go on top of a mountain. No matter what happened, they should not come back. Whether they win, whether they lose, whatever happens, they should not come down the mountains, to protect them, so that they see, if anything, the enemy coming from behind. When the fighting has started and everything, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed the Muslims, and they started winning the battle and everything, and the non-believers started running away, leaving their things behind, and then those on top of the mountain have started coming down, and they did not obey the orders of the Prophet ﷺ. When they seen people resting and they're getting the things, they have started to come down. And then the army led by Khalid ibn al-Walid at the time, who was not a Muslim, he has came and they started attacking the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahabas, and there was a lot of the Sahabas who got killed, and the Prophet ﷺ got injured, and a lot of Sahabas got killed, and the Prophet ﷺ survived. And the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continued, inshallah. And then from there on, there were a lot of battles in Islam that Prophet ﷺ has gone through. And then a beautiful battle was known as Fath Makkah, when the Prophet ﷺ prepared an army of 10,000 people, and they have overtaken Makkah. Inshallah, this coming part, we will look into that, Fath Makkah. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.
مرحبا يا خير دار،
طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع، وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع.
أشرق